welcome to Learning to Breathe. Today you're joining me to do my weekly check-in for week 3, and as you can see I've set it all up so it's ready. I've got my no spend stickers, I've got my unbudgeted takeaway spending, and these will be replacing my grocery stickers which at the moment I haven't been able to replace. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it and let's start the video. First thing I'm going to do is just quickly move these over to the side. So the dates we're going to be doing this week are between the 12th of July to the 18th of July, and the first expense we had of the week was on the 12th, which was for £1.25 from Tesco, and this was a drink, I believe. So that's £1.25, and as I did last week, I'm just going to write this down. And then place the sticker on. I'm trying to keep these as blue stickers because that is what my grocery trackers are, but some of them are grey because I am running low on them. So our next expense is for the 14th of July, which actually, as you can see, there is a payday for me. I received something called PIP, which is personal independence payment. I am chronically ill. I have some health problems, so I receive that payment every month. I don't use that as part of this budget. That's actually part of my next budget. So even though there's a payday there, it doesn't get used. It doesn't get counted into this month. So the amount that I used for this month was a grocery one again, and that was Asda. And this actually is already filled out. It was £7.71. Hopefully you will be able to see this. So now we're moving on to the 15th. So on the 15th we had a spending of 85p. I don't know about you guys, but I seem to be coming into the birthday season. But Moonpig keeps sending me links for free cards and he just pays shipping. So it's our niece's birthday coming up. So we've got that sorted for her. So I was very happy with that. So that's that one done. The next one we did was another Tesco's. So that was a £3.50. Oh, what's that? There you go. And then on that day, I managed to work out that I had some money left over. Each month we have takeaway money, and we were going to go to the cinema but we didn't, so instead of spending that money we've actually saved it. Usually would use one of these pigs, but I'm out. I'm going to show that we've done the saving by putting it here. So EF, emergency fund, and that was £60. So that's just going to be stuck there, so I know that on that day we save £60. We now go to the Friday, which is the 16th. We've got another grocery bill. So that's now what? 1, 2, 3. On to the 4th. So again, we've got Tesco. And that was for £15.50. On the 17th, we had an unbudgeted expense because I basically decided that I wasn't going to wait for this anymore. I do market research. You know, I do side hustle, and a while ago I received a £30 gift card to Amazon, and with that I bought myself a paddling pool, but it's quite a grown-up one. It's, you know, it's more for older children and grown-ups, but we didn't have a hose, we didn't have air pump to go with the paddling pool, and I'd been waiting to do another market research to get what we needed, but then when, you know, it was so hot, all I saw was people using their paddling pools, you know, in the garden. And yeah, I used some of our buffer money to get what we needed. And I must admit, I have no regrets. I've already been in it. It's been fabulous. And especially in this heat, it's going to be great. I've already got a market research lined up, so I can get some of that money back. So no, I think it was money very well spent. So that was at Amazon, and it was £23.82. And then our last expense for the week was, as you can tell with what's been going on here, this week's been a bit of a mess food wise, and then we didn't have our food shop yesterday as usual because I had an appointment, and then the times that we usually have it would have messed up with my husband being able to watch the F1, so we ended up having a takeaway. But I'm not putting this down as a takeaway expense because this came from unbudgeted. This was actually money we were going to spend on tickets to watch a comedy show, which we didn't. But I'm just going to class it as unbudgeted because it was. So that was McDonald's, and it was £12.90. So there you go. So those are all my expenses accounted for. We're then now going to go and track them on the sheet and then do the weekly check-in. I'll be right back. So this is the page that I keep my expense tracker on, and as you can see we're currently on the 11th to the 7th 21. So the first one that we need to track is, as before, the 12th of July, and that was at Tesco for £1.25. If it turns out that I run out of space, I'm just going to turn it round and use the notes on the back because I haven't used them for anything else, and turn it into a double page. Our next expense was the 14th of the 7th 21, Asda, and that was £7.71. And because you've already gone through these with me while I was doing my stickers, I'm going to speed through the rest of them. So that was McDonald's for £12.90. So there you go, that is all the expenses in the tracker for third week of July. So now we're going to go over to our weekly check-in. As you can see, we've already done week 1 and week 2, and the videos for that will be linked in my description below. So we're going to start with week 3. I'm just going to grab my calculator. So the budget for groceries is £100, and we spent £27.96. Now that looks good because obviously this is out of £100, but we still had a food shop that needed to come out of this, a proper food shop. So yes, it looks good, but we hadn't done our proper food shop for the week. So if we minus £100 from that, there's £72 and 4 pence. So that's how much we had left to do our food shop for the week, which we actually did and arrived for today, and then that will last us for the upcoming week. The next one was takeaways. We decided not to do takeaways again this week. We did have the money for it, but we decided to put in savings instead, so that doesn't count. Spending I used last week, but I'm just going to cross it off as nothing because I didn't spend it. Sinking funds again, haven't used. So now we go to unbudgeted, and yes, we have used unbudgeted this week. So unbudgeted doesn't have a budget, and we have spent, which quite helpfully is on the same page, and 72 pence. Luckily, because we had the buffer and because we used money that was going to go on a comedy show, this hasn't wrecked our budget. We're not, you know, struggling for the rest of the month or anything like that. Yes, I could have waited for the things to blow up the pool but I decided not to. And sometimes it's personal choice. So yes, it was unbudgeted, but I made the budget work for us. And I have done 2 unbudgeted this month, so I do need to definitely keep an eye on that. As it's unbudgeted, there's nothing left or minus. So yes, that's the weekly check-in done. The expense tracker done. So all I need to do now, if I move my phone, is my no spend stickers. And by the looks of things, I don't think I've got that many. The only no spend day we had this week was on the 13th. So I will put the sticker there. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and comment. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye.